Everyone in the city knew his name, even if they whispered it like a curse. Vittorio Morelli, the man whose shadow alone could shut down businesses, empty streets and freeze grown men mid-sentence. A mafia boss, so feared that even the police avoided saying his name out loud. A man who built his empire on cold decisions, silent executions, and loyalty enforced by terror rather than love. From the outside, Vittorio seemed untouchable, riding in bulletproof cars, surrounded by armed men, living in a fortress of marble and steel. Yet inside that fortress he lived alone, haunted by a past he never allowed himself to remember. Until one rainy night when his driver took a wrong turn and the car broke down in the poorest part of the city, a place Vittorio usually erased from maps with a single order. And as the rain poured and thunder split the sky, he stepped out, irritated and ready to punish someone for this inconvenience. When he saw something so small and ordinary that it felt almost insulting to his violent world, a little girl standing barefoot under a broken streetlight, holding a torn jacket over a shivering stray dog, using her own thin body to shield it from the rain. And Vittorio, who had ordered men killed without blinking, suddenly found himself unable to move, because something about that image clawed at a memory buried deep inside him, a memory of himself as a child, cold, hungry, invisible, before power hardened him. And without understanding why, he removed his expensive coat and silently placed it over the girl and the dog, expecting nothing, saying nothing, then turned and walked back to his car once it restarted, convinced this meaningless gesture would disappear like smoke. But he was wrong, because from that moment on, the city that once bowed to him began reflecting something unfamiliar back at him, his own humanity, and cracks started forming in the armor he had spent a lifetime building.